All right, boys and girls, rebels, I apologize for the chaos, but we are back and running, and we're going to get into this draft special chaos that I explained earlier before it was such a mess. We're in our three shot right now. We're hanging out. Johnny the Moose, I'm Scrappy here. Moose, okay, we're back and rocking. A little bit of cumbersome, but we're back and going here. Hey, man, episode 650 wouldn't be episode 650 if we didn't have some kind of technological problem. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. There. So on here, we'll get into it. We had the Lions take Hutchinson at 2.
Yes.
Texans showed that they're a dysfunctional garbage franchise. On here, they take Derek Stingley Jr. at 3.
I know.
Cornerback. Again, his best year was his freshman year at LSU. On there, he's inconsistent. Don't know if he has any really wants to play football on there. He's all about him and everything with it.
It does feel that way. Yeah,
it does feel that way on there. Again, I didn't even have him as my top cornerback on the board. I did have Sauce Gardner in there, but I didn't have any of them.
I'm kind of surprised with that too, but not. Yes, but not, because that's how that kind of happens.
That's,
I don't know. I am just still digging on Hutchinson's jacket.
Yes,
that's probably. I know we're only a few picks in. The fourth pick is in. We're going to hear it here in a minute for the Jets, but that jacket was slick. It had the velvet inlay, paisley inlay. It was black on black. You couldn't see it from a distance. And then he had that his little motivational stuff all done on the inside. It was super slick, super subtle, and he was rocking it. I think he had what would you say, like his grandfather's?
Yeah, I think he had his grandfather's dog tags. His grandfather was, I think, a Vietnam or something like that.
He looked like $1 million, but there was a lot of like cool, meaningful stuff all up in there. I was low key digging that jacket though, big time.
Yeah. So the Jets are in on there. Who the Jets? I think the Jets are going to take Thibodeau. Or Evan Neal.
That's an early tough one, even though we've seen some pretty pimp daddy suits kind of floating in the background.
About the Jets, I think I take Thibodeau on there, but I don't mind. I mean, not Thibodeau, Neal on there. Yeah. But either way, Jets fans will be pissed off and booing, no matter who they pick.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jets fans. I mean, Jets. Look what the fans have been through. I mean, it's not too. We should get it. It's not too dissimilar from like Lions fans woes.
Yeah, they have won a Super Bowl, but
yeah. Oh yeah, but recent history. If you're a Giants
since
fan or a Jets fan,
1969, they've been garbage. Except for a brief period of time when Parcells was coaching them in the late 90s, and then the late 70s when you had Ginn with the sack machine.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Gas Flacco.
So nice crowd out for the draft. They got some screens out there for them, so they can catch that. They got the pavilion going on. That's a pretty nice looking setup out there.
Yeah.
It looks like it's really happening.
That seems to be the thing there. They did the same thing, I want to say, in Nashville when they did the draft, and in Cleveland when they had the dome over, where they built that dome. So
right.
We'll get in the draft, but I think it's going to be either one of the two. It's going to be Neal or it's going to be Thibodeau.
Oh, sorry. I was just double checking our feed out, make sure you guys are good.
Sauce Gardner, there's a shocker.
I guess they thought, hey, man, he wasn't even going to be there, but since he's there, we're going to take him. It's one of those things where if you see talent, you take him whether it's necessarily like the first need you think, right? I think you take talent, you hoard talent.
Yes.
So if they put him really high on the board, but just didn't anticipate him being there, and he fell to him at 4, thought maybe he'd be gone at 2 or 3, then another guy with Michigan ties.
Yep, local kid on there. Yep. Played his ball at University of Cincinnati, wearing a nice.
Now I'll give him
baby blue with the suit, and
I like the baby blue suit. I love the
big old medallion.
So this is my take on the medallion. because there's so much of that like crazy fake stuff out there, even the real stuff doesn't look all that. It looks gaudy to me, right?
Yes.
So I dig his little sauce thing and him doing, whoop whoop whoop, but I think it kind of takes away from how like classic his suit is. Like it's a tight fit. It's one of those slim fit suits, and he went the wrong way and had to come back and find his way in. He probably felt like a dumbass, and now he's got to work his hat. But yeah, I think it takes away a little bit from his suit. Like if he was going out to the club, I'm digging that. But I think something with his suit, a little bit different. I would have went with that shirt and that jacket. Like I still think at this point, Hutchinson's the one to beat when it comes to the fashion that so far.
Again, not a bad pick on there.
No, not at all.
If you need a cornerback on there, I would definitely like.
I like the Cromartie comparisons.
Yes,
that's not a bad comparison if you're gonna make them. I don't like them. We don't like making comparisons. We don't want to pigeonhole somebody, but I don't feel that's an unfair. Because he's a good coverage corner. He's going to get in there and knock balls down, and he's going to stay tight. And he is long. I mean, these corners are typically undersized, and this guy's long as a lot of these receivers out here.
Yes.
So he's gonna, and if his anticipation is as good in the NFL as it was at Cincinnati.
They made the right pick. They made the right pick. And being that they've got 4 and 10, so they can definitely shore up the offensive line. They're in the pick.
Jet fans seem pretty happy.
Oh yeah,
they're pretty. That guy's got a lazy eye, but he's definitely pumped.
That is freaking hammered.
Oh, both. I'm sure. Oh yeah, both. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not gonna doubt that one. It's great until you realize how horrible.
Yeah, you're with the Jets.
Yeah, with the Jets. It's like it sounds good, but
which is cool because Robert Saleh is the head coach there. Also, Michigan ties there. Grew up in Dearborn. Went to, so again.
Yep. They know about the sauce, baby.
I like the Jets picking Gardner better than I like Texans taking Stingley.
Oh, for sure. But ironically, this is I did see this mock exactly right on Yahoo. Somebody on Yahoo has got the first 4 exactly correct.
Okay.
So Eric somebody, I don't know who. Eric somebody, I forget. But because they have 1,000,001 mock drafts up there, but their most recent one that went up before on Yahoo Sports. I do want to give credit where it's due as we talk about stuff here. I don't want to not
pick him with the Giants. Evan Neal or Thibodeau.
Yeah. I mean, I might take Thibodeau, but we'll see what they're going to do. I'm going to
go Evan Neal on here because, and then you get Thibodeau at 7 because Carolina's not taking Thibodeau.
No, yeah, you're right because I got those picks so close together. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I know you're on it. I'll be right back.
I mean, that's defense-wise is Carolina doesn't need a defensive end on there. They're okay on that, so they need offensive linemen. So I see Carolina going offensive lineman there. So we'll get into that on there. I do believe on there the pick is in. We'll get into the pick there, but I do believe they're going to probably take Evan Neal to keep the quarterback upright and help out on that offensive line because their offensive line is garbage. So we'll get into that. But they also they could use another pass rusher. So all right, let's come out with the what's the pick in for Big Blue there for the Giants. So we'll get there as soon as they announce it. Giants pick's already in.
Wow. This round is moving quick.
Yes.
I was surprised that usually your first couple picks were like, okay, you know what your pick is, pick number 1, just make your pick. And make it, but it takes a little minute. And it's usually pretty
Part of me wants him to just screw up and take something local purposes on here. A certain radio show locally will lose his fucking mind.
We're about to find out, man.
And they take Malik Willis. So I'll be like, son of a bitch.
That'd be amazing. Just because that guy's such a bagel. Here we go. Who? A Make-A-Wish kid. Okay.
All right.
That's cool. I was like, who the hell's this guy? He looks grown to be Make-A-Wish. Must be like 15 or something. Yeah, he's a teenager. Yeah, you don't. Your new heart's gonna fail, dude. Relax. This guy's losing his mind. Take it easy, Ralph Macchio looking ass mother. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Don't make fun of the Make-A-Wish kid.
Well, why is he a Make-A-Wish kid? Did he run out in traffic and now he's half doofus because he's got hit by a car?
He's got a new heart.
He's got a new heart. That's all it was. So he's the fucking Tin Man.
There we go.
Yeah, they had to. They had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There was no other pick.
All right.
There was no other pick, in my opinion, but
no, it's a good pick under because you can still get a top end defensive offensive lineman at number 7. Yeah. Now Thibodeau's got a sweet ass suit with his
Oh yeah, where am I going?
With the black like tuxedo with his red crystals on the whole lapel.
So okay, he went with the classic like look with the bow tie
with the Snickers.
It says Snickerchief on his handkerchief. It's a Snickers bar, and it says Snickerchief. That is the single greatest accessory. When I break this down and give awards, he won the accessory award.
No, by far. The Snickerchief.
The Snickerchief is the fucking bomb diggity.
And the sunglasses.
Yeah, the glasses are definitely nice, super classy in my opinion. I really like
clean, crisp.
Yeah, they look really good. You could do without the stones on the jacket lapel. I think it looks gaudy. It looks out of place. It doesn't quite fit. But everything else is looking really good. I like the classic look. And he definitely has the accessory of the night, and that will be hard to beat. But I still think Aiden's got the slickest suit out of the top 5. So far. Jeez Louise, you're going to kill the Make-A-Wish kid. He just got his new heart, and you're going to make it explode out here.
All right, so far for the hug and the celebration of being on there, Tibbs has got that so far, man.
Okay, so the Make-A-Wish kid needs to take Goodell's job for the draft for the rest of the night. He needs to call out the picks for the rest of the night. That's way more entertaining than the Ginger Shield.
Yes. So again, a good pick on there. I actually really like the pick for the Giant Center because you can definitely get Cross or Neal out or a kid from North Carolina State at number 7. So great pick on there by the Giants. I do definitely like it severely. I mean, if he is half as good as Sean Marion, it's a home run there. I mean, when Sean Marion first got done, he was an absolute beast. His days with San Diego back in the day when the
yeah, dude, an animal. So, yeah, I think in my opinion, it was the only pick to make at that position where he fell and all that because he could have been gone.
Right. The only pick so far I think is looks like could be a bust under his Stingley. So, I mean, if Carolina's smart, I mean, right now they got Donald as their quarterback. Do they go after Malik Willis? Do they go after one of the offensive linemen?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting here as it goes forward. All right, I got to get some water. I'm going to be dehydrated drinking that other and not having nothing.
The cocktails tonight, I've got the Cocktail in the Can by Coppercraft. We got the Black Cherry Whiskey, sporting that tonight. And we got a nice Carrillo cigar there. So we'll go into that. So no, I don't. I actually like. I mean, so far, I mean, we haven't seen a real. I mean, other than Texas, we haven't, which could turn out to be a good pick on here. But you haven't seen anybody make a bonehead pick so far.
No, it's not been overly boneheaded. To me, it reeks of the Okuda pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We did
Stingley?
this. Yeah, we did that already. Like, so I'm glad we didn't do that. If I'm a Texan fan, I'm not happy. But whatever.
But then again, I mean, if you looked at back on everybody's draft board and all the prognosticators and the guys that are supposedly the professionals, everybody had Okuda as a can't miss corner.
God, that was the greatest celebration ever. The Make-A-Wish kid and
so the pick's in for Carolina.
God, that's good.
Carolina stuff. Needs a lot of help, especially on offense wise on there. So we'll get into that here. They're on the break. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be. We'll get into there, but
I don't taste the blackberry that much.
Cherry,
is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a little bit of cherry.
A little cherry. That's probably why I was like, "Where's the blackberry in this thing?" It's pretty good. A little soda-ish too. It's got that little bit of a
sparkling, like a seltzer. Or
yeah,
something
yeah.
It's on a little carbonation.
Yep.
They had a really nice one too. Was a vodka with like a blackberry.
Ooh.
I almost got that.
Ooh, that's me all day.
I know that was you. I'm like, maybe I picked it up and I'm like, all right, which one do I go? And I just went with the black cherry whiskey. So.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's not bad. I'm not a huge whiskey guy. I do like it. I do like the bite that it's got for something that's not uber alcohol-y, because it's only 10% or whatever.
New Holland had a rum punch one out there too.
Oh, okay. That might be fun.
I've had this isn't pretty good. It's pretty good on here. I've had the gin and tonics from Coppercraft, really nice. They also had another one too, a Honolulu Blue, but I'm thinking, I don't know about that. It just looks like something probably like blue raspberry with vodka or something. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing with vodka. If you do too much sweet with it and you drink, you'll get sick. You can't.
It's too much sugar.
It's too much.
That's with anything with the rum and all that. You can only have a little bit of that because it's with the rum. It's all heavy sugar and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then it's. Too, depending on your body, of course, you know how that works. This potato, it turns things into sugar. So it'll really, you'd be throwing up. Well, that's the whole thing. Stay hydrated so you don't. That's why I drink water when I drink, because if you stay hydrated, you minimize the after effects. Right, your hangover's not so bad, and all those kinds of things. So. Especially when you're drinking, because that's what I like. I like sweet stuff. I'm a crackhead when it comes to sweets, and so I drink sweeter drinks like that. So I have to be super careful because I like it. I'll be like, ooh, candy, liquid candy, and I'll just pound it down until I'm throwing up. And so I try to. So I always mix the water in now that I'm old, and that keeps me from having the banger headache the next day. So that's my old man advice to anybody that
have a drink, have a side of water.
Yep. Anybody that gets the hangover from any particular whatever, just hydrate a little bit more and it'll help. So, and then of course, we got the little Kiba burn in here. Moose, you got a little something stick going there, and got a little snack action. So whatever you got going, keep it rolling. We're going to keep the draft rolling. They're taking we ain't, because we're into this thing. I can't believe how quick the first 5 picks seem to go, Moose.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody's taking a lot of time on these
right picks. So now that I say that, it'll take for flip it ever from here out. Now, is this the first quarterback pick? People were talking about that here with Carolina. I don't know.
This is one I don't know.
Yeah. That's the way I'm saying it. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Let's see.
All right, there we go. The first one.
Yep. That's a good. That's probably
a really on there.
Yeah, that's probably.
We thought that was on there. That's where we slated on there. It's that either Neil or Cross, or again, I do like this pick.
Yeah, I think.
And I think it's a misfire in the suit.
The suit is, I think, to his heritage. So I'm going to, from wherever he's from, because I'm not really sure. I don't want to speak out of turn, but that's what I believe that is. And so I will give it some points for that. I think the material is good, but check out the cut on his pants.
The jacket's too short.
And the cut on his pants. So his tailor did not do him any justice, or he didn't get it tailored. And so
had to have it. Had to have him custom.
That's what I'm
made.
saying.
He's too damn big.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't buy off the rack.
And look at the paisley inlay on his too. He's got the paisley inlay on the white.
Now that
it's just not cut right. See, now I like it. He's got the blingy chain with the charm, but it's not over the top. It fits with his thing. I like it. It's cut like shit.
Yes.
Like you had this great vision. You're going to throw your heritage on there. That's a slick jacket. And you look like you do in this fucking in this picture here.
Right.
Like you're melting out of the thing. Like, dude.
And again, he gets to stay home because he come from North Carolina State and he gets to stay in Charlotte. So.
Yeah. So, where he's been here for college, he'll be able to stay in town or, relatively in state at least. And maybe that makes the transition either easier. Maybe it doesn't. But either way, I think it's a good pick. You can't go wrong with an offensive.
I think he's a monster too.
Oh yeah, and you can't go wrong with an offensive lineman that's this effective when you're trying to build a foundation for a team. We talked about it, John. Moose. We want
in the trenches.
In the trenches, baby. Both sides of the line. Whatever you can do, and then if you're thinking next year is going to be your year to get a quarterback, or maybe you're going to get one in free agency, or maybe you're going to move up and get one a little bit later, or whatever you're going to do, let's put somebody out there.
Yeah, because if you look on the prelim on there, who's going to come out next year in the draft quarterback-wise, it can load class.
Right. So get this guy in, get him a year in. He's a dominant run blocker. So at least you've got going for you, even if you don't have the quarterback at this position.
It's just the cut, really. I mean, because I love the white with the paisley inlay on there. That's a sweet ass cut. I mean, style is just dude, you should shoot that guy that tailored your suit.
Yeah, the guy who tailored it jacked it up. I'm telling you, man, that's a way underrated suit. That one could easily edged out Aiden Hutchinson because of the whole tie to his heritage. If I'm not speaking out of turn here on the stripes and all that, the green.
I would have went all white suit with that green colored on there for a shirt.
Right. Well, it's the stripes that are significant, and the same thing with old banding.
Yeah.
I would have took that banding on the wrist and I might have moved it all the way down to the cuff.
Yes.
And made the cuff look like that, and then I think I would have. But other than that, I wouldn't have changed it. It's just the cut was so horribly tailored. That
Giants picks already in. They didn't waste any time. They're taking, I bet you, Neal out of Alabama.
Yeah, they probably already knew once they took what's his name, Thibodeau, what they were doing next, because based on what projections going forward.
Does Atlanta go quarterback? Because right now it's Mariota as their quarterback, but they have nothing. I mean, offensive wise, they're absolutely garbage.
Well, that's the whole thing. I think at this point,
you might see the first receiver.
You just take, I was gonna say, you just take. I think you take talent. Like when your team's garbage like that, and you have so many holes to fill. I think at that point, you start just taking the best talent available, and we'll see how that turns out.
But yeah, you get you take Neal, put him at left tackle, the kid they took a couple years ago, on there. You move him to right, and then maybe you can get. Barkley some running room there and get Danny Dimes to stand upright and not throw interceptions or turn it over.
That's the key. 31st ranked scoring offense for the Giants.
Consecutive seasons.
Yikes.
New coach, new general manager.
A minus 158 point differential. Holy shnikes. Here comes the doof. The doof and goof. Pick number 7. Evan Neal, Bama.
Good pick. Yeah. Good damn pick.
Yep, smart. The G-men got what they needed in their first 2 picks, man. I mean, if
that for a clean, crisp suit, on there.
Dude, that's right there.
That's there. Yep. And again, look how it's cut. It's just tailored right.
Yep. The only thing that it's that hidden slickness of the Aiden. This guy's too right here. That hidden slickness of that jacket on Hutchinson,
where it's tailored properly.
Yeah, but this
the right length and all that.
But this guy looks good. This is that Eddie Murphy, like clean suit look from like, Beverly Hills Cop 2, like when he came in with a Ferrari. And, I mean that clean line, really crisp suit. That's nice. See, that's something I would buy. But like I said, that low key jacket that Aiden was wearing, I'd wear that. Oh, he looks good. He got that tie. Got his glasses going. He's all clean cut.
Just a subtle bling.
Yep, just perfect subtle. He's comfy. You got that one button opened up, looking good. Yeah, that guy's looking slick. I put him just behind Hutchinson with the suit, with the suit game. Suit game's on point because it's grown, man. It's grown. This dude's what, 22?
He's a monster.
And he's just
look at it, 6'7" and a half, 337.
6'7", 340, and all man beef. I mean, Jesus Christ! Look at this guy's arms and legs; they're just redonkulous. Look at how big he is. That guy, he's like dwarfing him. He looks like Andy Reid in a quarterback competition.
No, we won't have any of that. No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
I mean, look at him. He dwarfs everybody. Look at how giant he is compared to all the other people on the field. It's ridiculous. Look at him again. He just stands out. He's so big. You don't need to highlight him with a little beam. You can see him.
Well, that's like Hutchinson, too. 6'7".
Right.
And he's 260.
Right.
So he's got the monster's physique just clean and under. And Neil, he doesn't look no 340.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's a lot.
He's just so
look
damn
look
big.
at them guns, man. Look at this guy and his chest, and he's just a big guy. His legs and arms. Look at those hands. Look at his hands on this guy's back. He's just a giant. And whoa. And Goodell's not a little dude,
Look at that.
Yeah, that's redonkulous.
Dude.
That's crazy. He thinks he's Spider-Man on top of it all. The hell? Yeah, got that kind of agility at that position. But, he just dwarfs all them guys. He's just pushing 3 dudes out of the way.
All right, so we got the Atlanta Falcons on there. What do the Atlanta Falcons need? Everything.
Once again, it goes back to best available talent, in my opinion. When you start getting into it here, it's best available talent. If you are that bad, you need all these positions. Just stockpile whatever talent you can get and figure it out from there. Just figure it out from there. Whether you got to move guys around, whether you got to
best available. We got Kyle Hamilton. There's where you might see Kyle Hamilton go. Tyler Lindenbaum from Iowa. Charlie Ross from Mississippi State. Garrett Wilson you can see go. You can see Jameis Williams go on there. Yeah, they need all that.
Yeah.
They can take any one of those. If they take any of other than those 5 guys out there, then they're idiots.
Well, and see, that just shows you how many needs they have. So it's all about who they rank, where they see those guys ranked. But yeah, the pick's in, and they've definitely, like I said, they're in one of those positions where I feel we should be in, where you're trying to stockpile draft equity.
Yes,
and
their best bet is trading down.
Yeah,
maybe trade down with New Orleans and try to get 16 and 19.
Right.
And maybe you're going to have to throw in a third rounder to move for them to move that up, and then you give them your first and the third, and you get 16 and 19. That's what I would do if I'm Atlanta.
Right.
But they're Atlanta, and they're going to do something stupid.
Well, they got to pick their picks in, so it is what it is at this. And we haven't seen much movement here, obviously in the top 10. So I'm kind of curious if we're going to start seeing our first trade or if we're going to see any kind of movement, because we haven't seen much at this point. And we're used to seeing some movement. I mean, at least, maybe one here or there. But
I would say is if I'm them, I'd probably go after Garrett Wilson, because they're going to need some offensive under or Drake London.
Sure. And we got the pick is in. Drake London, there you go. You're all over it. Drake London looking good. Love the burgundy suit. Love his fade and his hairdo gimmick there. I like the shirt. He's got the different collars, so he doesn't have to rock a tie. And then with that look, the white tennies do pop. They do work. They work with that suit. You could put the little white handkerchief in there. Very good classic look. Solid, not bold or over the top. Looks like he's got a little bling on that belt. He's got the proper length on that chain. And that
medallion's not over the top.
Nope, it fits in with the size and the size of the cut of the jacket and the blend with the color of the shirt. I think it looks really good.
It's a good pick.
Yeah,
again. He's a big receiver. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. Great receiver out of USC. Great problem is USC was terrible out there, but no, it wasn't his fault.
No, right.
It's a good pick on there
yep.
With it. So no, they definitely needed offensive weapon.
Yep, and they got it. And,
now you got him and Kyle Pitts a little bit out there, so you got two big receivers.
Yep, and his suit game is top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, top 2 or 3. That's a good look. Yeah, he's got that white belt on there. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, he's probably top 3.
He's top 3.
Yep, very good, very nice. So, yeah, that was probably like you said, probably a solid pick for him, just because you're going to need somebody out there offensively to kind of give him something to do. I don't know what they're going to do quarterback situation, but I mean, you got to have somebody out there. So,
and again, I still say this is not a year to draft a quarterback.
No, it isn't. It isn't. And they'll find something. Or who's their quarterback now?
Mariota.
That's right. So, but you got to give him something.
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm all right with this. I don't expect him to light the world on fire, but, at some point, if they can get him the ball, he's going to be making.
Yes.
He'll be making some plays. So we'll see. But yeah, he's athletic. You could tell by looking at him. See, look at this. See, little dunking, little basketball action going. When you can do that as a wide receiver, that's what you want. You want an athletic wide receiver that can jump 10, 12 feet in the air. I mean, let's be real. And
good pick on there.
Yeah.
Nice, solid.
So is that our first receiver?
Yeah.
Off the
now
board?
Look at his number: 88 receptions, almost 1,100 yards, and he missed those 4 games.
Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah. So yeah, he's got his initial, the blingy bling. Yeah, looking pretty good. I'm not sure what the lapel pin represents, but
looks like a paper airplane.
Yeah, right. But yeah, he look. Got a little diamond in the ear, pretty classic earrings there. Nothing over the top, goofy. As long as he doesn't turn out to be a diva, that's what everybody talks about with receivers.
Well,
if they're gonna give him a Larry Fitzgerald comparison, I'm
out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm with that.
Larry Fitzgerald was just a stud at receiver there. Again.
Oh, okay. They're talking about like the way he plays the slot and all that stuff, his versatility. Because remember, Fitzgerald was a outside wide receiver.
He could play outside and inside.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about it here too. They had to kind of talk him into that, but he turned out to be a great slot receiver for them. For the Arizona Cardinals at one point there. And, of course, his longevity at that position is probably only, what is that, like?
Second to Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. That's what I was thinking. Jerry Rice would be the only other one.
With that. I mean, because when he came up, he was an outside, but when he first came up, too, as an outside receiver, you also had Anquan Bolden there with Kurt Warner as your quarterback.
Anquan Bolden, I know we had him here for a short time at the end of his career.
But it's still in the red zone. He was just a beast.
But he was a touchdown
machine. Didn't he have like
machine.
10 touchdowns with us?
Yeah, he was a touchdown machine. Essentially, if you got like anywhere between the 10 and the 15, you could just chuck it to him in the end zone.
Because you had Bolden and Calvin.
Right. and you could just throw. But I mean, Bolden was like the way he positioned his body.
Oh yeah,
he wasn't blazing fast. He wasn't super tall. He didn't have these crazy hands. He had good hands. He had really good hands.
He was big body,
but he used his body like a basketball center.
Yeah,
and he was like Shaq. He'd be out there shacking you. And you couldn't do nothing about it on the goal line situation.
Oh God,
he was as deadly as your boy Skittles man running the ball. You know what I mean? Only he was at a wide receiver position,
right?
So like, you know, I just you could almost he would just put back his ass in there like Shaq backing somebody down to the boards, and you could throw it to his number. Hit him right in the chest every time.
Now we got Seattle picks in on there. Seattle, what do they need? Well, they got Geno Smith as their quarter. Or no, they got Drew Lock as their quarterback. Geno's their backup because they on there.
God, that's their locker room, their quarterback room. Jesus, my QB room's full. It's hot garbage. But are the first ones that make that pick? Is this the leap? This the jump? Is this the stretch for like a Pickett or something?
No,
like
I think they take Charles Cross or Lindbaum.
I would like to think that Carroll's that in his old ass age, and wouldn't want to push anything too crazy. How things can be weird.
Because they don't need receivers.
Right.
And I wouldn't take a running back in the first round, period.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, not in top 10. So, that's out of this conversation for this pick. But,
they need offensive line.
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter who you put at the quarterback position.
And they can't take a corner because both the corners are gone already.
Yeah, the two worth.
Or Kyle Hamilton is going to them.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. The green room. The draft green room, and it's a big purple wall. Oh, no, don't do the grills, dude. Stop. Why are we bringing the grills back? I know other cats are doing the grills, but it's not good.
So we got an update on their 76ers are up 104-82 against the Raptors. Well, nice run, Raptors. It's over.
Yeah, nice.
Pelicans Suns are up on the Pelicans 73-71 so far. So,
ooh, that's a nice close one.
And later on we'll have Mavericks and Jazz.
Man, the NBA's been
the
amazing.
Jazz under before they get into pick under the Jazz under with them under is down 3-2 under and getting into 2 games under against Dallas with us under, but nobody seems to like anybody. They hate each other on that team.
Oh yeah,
nobody likes anybody. So I don't know what's going on in that locker room.
It just feels like a big old mess.
You got to keep Donovan Mitchell happy. He's your franchise.
Yep, I agree. But
I think you're going to see Kyle Hamilton watch. They're going to do something stupid. Charles Cross. All right, they didn't do something stupid. That actually is a smart move. Well, again, Russell Wilson's like, where was this when I was with you with your team? You ran
right. Here we go. Another subtle but nice jacket. A lot of these young bucks doing the high collar, no tie. I'm all right with that.
Yeah,
it's not bad. It looks good. I'm sure you can rock the tennies or dress shoes with this. With the gray, I'd probably go with the tennies. We're gonna be comfortable. You got to be there all night. I think his tailor could have given him a little bit more in the belly there.
A little bit, but it's still a better cut than week A.
Yep. He's doing the 2 chains. I'm all right with it. They're not on top of each other.
What's
not too bad.
Lapel pin, is that like a serpent?
It looks like something like that. I don't know what that represents, but So I would have given him a little bit more on the midsection there of his jacket, but
maybe
not
just a half size larger.
Sure,
give him a little bit more room there to get on there.
All right, but he's now faux pas. He's rocking the silver chains and the gold watch.
No, you got to have silver and
silver.
Yep, or black.
Or you can go with the black metallic.
Black metallic, like I said, black
that metal or whatever.
Yeah,
gunmetal
black or something like that.
Yep. You could do those. Those are real nice. You can do that with the silver, but you can't go silver and 24 karat gold. That's a faux pas. That is a faux pas. You cannot do that. So, yep. We'll work on that, young man. Don't worry. The pros will show you how it's done. Don't worry, there'll be somebody in the locker room that'll straighten that up for you. Other than that, not too bad.
So far, of all these picks on there, the only one I'm just kind of curious on there, I'm second thoughts on is Houston.
Yeah, Stingley. I'm still like, once again, it's very reminiscent of Lions' Okudah pick of just whatever. What was that, 2 years ago?
But Okudah had better pedigree, at least on there, because he wasn't a head case.
Well, right. That's the other thing. This is an Okudah, like, maybe worse, with more of a risk involved.
Right.
So, yeah. So...
Now, is that Bruce Allen's widow there on there? There,
I'm not sure. Front? Maybe, yeah.
That could be. The late Bruce Allen, longtime owner of the Seahawks, Trailblazers, and a founder of Microsoft.
So, anyway, we've got the doc again.
Jets are going to go receiver, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, that might be a bad idea. I think
they need offensive weapons there.
Yeah.
It's going to either be Garrett Wilson or it's going to be Kyle Hamilton. I personally go after Garrett Wilson.
Okay.
Zach Wilson, an offensive weapon.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
because they've already addressed the offensive line.
Right. Nothing like you said, really out of the ordinary here. Only kind of curious. You're just curious to see how it's going to kind of bit of a scratch your head. We'll see what I think.
Nobody's made it bad. It's bad because like what the Raiders did a couple years ago. Was it Sealan Farrell at like number 5? It's like a 15 to 25, 5. I was like, what the hell are you doing?
What's the same?
Brian Burns and Josh Allen at their draft.
Well, we had a couple of rough tight end picks in the top 10.
Oh, well, one definitely passed on that to get that tight end.
Yeah, so it's just like, yeah. So, yeah, we know how about some of those picks here for sure. The pick is... See, I love how they do this and they kind of delay. I kind of wonder on behind the scenes... Are they like trying to corral them up on here?
Well, they're probably waiting because obviously the players they don't want to show the player talking to the coach.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why I think that
there's a guy there from Staten Island there. That's great.
And they get the jersey, right? They put the little Velcro name on the back of the jersey.
They gotta get his hat ready.
Yeah, get all this stuff all set up so you can walk down that aisle and grab the hat, and he's gonna make sure Goodell's got the proper jersey or whatever, the handover. So, yeah, this got a crazy production to put together, even though all you're doing is picking names out of a hat, essentially. Not really, but you know what I mean. It's like the production on this is going to be insane. Here we go with the commish.
There we go.
Yep, Garrett Wilson. There you go. Okay, here we go. The first goofy-looking suit. It's mostly the cut. But when you do the double, like the double-breasted gear, you can't do two-tone.
No.
Because it looks lopsided now.
What is he wearing, pearls?
It does look like he's wearing pearl. I'm okay with it, but the two chokers on top of the long ain't working with the low-cut shirt.
The low T-shirt.
Yes.
Dude, there's your fashion.
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to rock kind of a hipster beaded gimmick to go with the necklace. But no, the split is not working, especially when you want oppo with the arm and the legs.
Yeah.
No, the right leg matches right torso.
Right.
But the left arm does not. So it's all gray on one side, or it's in one the other, or you alternate to where the leg would also be white. There's a lot of work to be done with that. That's pretty rough.
I do like the pick by the Jets. Yeah. Garrett Wilson might be probably the best receiver out of this draft. I absolutely love him.
Ohio State, but the Ohio fashion is shining through. It's horrible that's just horrible suit.
Got that at Value City down there in Columbus.
Yeah. What they did is they took two suits and put them
together. For a suit. And
they had two messed up suits at the Salvation Army, and they stitched them together and made the one suit. But yeah, that. Can't deny his ability to get in the air and really just bring in the ball if necessary. So yeah, it's gonna be a good call for them. The key is gonna be development, right? Like I just feel like the Jets are not a team that's developed anybody, quarterbacks, receivers. It doesn't feel like they develop anybody, and so. I'm kind of curious how that's going to be going forward. with him and Zach Wilson. But
it is pearls.
Yeah. He got a pearl necklace. Did your boyfriend give you that? Oh wait, did I say that?
He got it from his mom.
He stole it from his mom. He stole his mom's brooch, pearls, and blouse. And then he got this. She probably made the suit from 2 of his dad's old suits that were messed up. Even she had to say something about the pearls. All right, we get a QB now, right? Yeah, the Saints. This is probably the first quarter. Yeah, New Orleans. That's what I'm saying.
No, he traded up from 16 to 11.
Yeah, is this the quarterback?
Yes,
This has got to be the what we were talking about earlier, right? That someone's going to reach and get that quarterback. Who do they see at 11? Is it Pickett?
No, they're going Malik Willis. They're not going Pickett. Because they still got Jameis for another year, so they could sit Malik Willis here and have Jameis start this year.
What, Jameis could teach him how to throw interceptions?
Well, basically, you can tell him, see what he does? Do the opposite.
Yeah, every time you see him throw, just don't do that. I shouldn't say that because he gets some stuff downfield, but that's when he tends to have his problems. When he's got to go downfield, that tends to be interceptions are. He did really well and kept the interceptions down when he first come back because they weren't field. Once they started pushing him 20 plus, he starts throwing interceptions. Right. And it's because it's timing. It's just a timing thing, man. Right? Like he doesn't quite get how long it takes to get down there. There's always just enough behind to get picked off. Whether it be just enough short, just enough behind, it's just a little bit late, just that cats can break on it and knock it down or off. So that's the biggest beef with Jameis. So I get why you go for a quarterback here.
Saints traded the 16th pick, a third, 4th rounder for Washington for the 11th pick overall.
That's from Washington.
Washington got the 16th, a third, and a 4th, and they gave up the 11th.
Nice.
That's a good pick. That's a good trade.
That's a good trade for them. Yeah,
because they need a lot of help.
Yeah, I was about to needs is that draft equity we talk about all the time that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they're going quarterback.
Yep, this has got to be the quarterback, and you're saying who?
I think Malik Willis.
Okay.
I think they go Malik Willis here.
Well, even with
coach this year, new system. Well, they'll keep it in the same offensive coordinator, so it's the same system.
Yeah, I won't. You'll have some adjustment, right? Like they'll keep some of the stuff in the playbook that works, and then they'll start manipulating it. Of course, if you're going to have a new head coach, there's going to be probably a change in philosophy at some point. So I would imagine. But the key that you have here is that you've got young talent coming up together, right? Under these contracts. And that's the key with a lot of teams in the top 10 is that, and this is not the same necessarily New Orleans, but a lot of you can get these but they're going they want their quarterback. They want to make sure they don't obviously have targeted somebody here in the first round because they want that 5th-year option. Yeah, I think it's I think all this stuff is obviously strategic. Well, there's a lot of Lions jerseys and shirts and stuff out there. Can't wait till I have this draft here. That'll be great.
Next year's in Kansas City.
There it is. That's what you're talking about. So they got 68 and 120. So that's what, Saturday?
Yeah, they'll have an extra pick tomorrow and an extra pick on Saturday.
So yeah, Minnesota, Houston, Baltimore. Was anybody going to go to a quarterback? Did they have up? Did the Saints have to move up to get this quarterback? I mean, Houston?
I don't think they needed to unless they thought the Vikings were going quarterback.
Or
because Baltimore wasn't going quarterback. Philly wasn't going quarterback.
You got Houston in there too.
Houston at 4 or Houston at 13? Yeah. Houston. Well, no, Houston's got them. They got the kid from Stanford last year who passed for almost 4,000 yards.
So yeah, I don't know then. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they're worried about again either Minnesota jumping in and taking Willis because they're not
because it's not going to be Baltimore or Philly.
Baltimore's not taking a quarter, and Philly's not taking a quarterback.
Why? Yeah, why'd they move up? Did they get fleeced? Did they get tricked? Did they flinch?
I think they flinched.
Is that who I think it is? What do we got going on here? Is this Chiefs and Chargers and then like fans or something? They're talking about the Amazon Prime gimmick because you're going to see a lot of things changing when it comes to how the NFL broadcasts. So they're talking about the Amazon.
Because they don't need
a little bit. Yeah. That's Tony Gonzalez there?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this guy knows how to dress. I go white shirt with that, not baby blue with that suit, but the jacket and pants are slick. Looking good. I probably go white shirt or something different. Maybe not blue, but that's just a preference thing. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty lean. Doesn't look like old beat up football player guy.
Dude, why are you rocking the yellow Charger jersey? Baby blue's the only Charger jersey.
Yeah, that's the only jersey you wear on here. See,
look
at them all. Yeah, you got one goof with the white. He's like, yeah, I'm dumb. I got a bolt and a stupid hat. I'm an idiot. Put the thing up. See my white jersey. Put the flag up so they can't see my white jersey. Even he knows he should have got the blue one. Austin Eckler. He's a
clean.
Yep.
Chris?
Got a nice clean look. Black on black. Looking good. Tell he's a pro. The Lions just moved up from 32.
What?
I don't know to where. I swear that's what he just said. Yeah, he said let's get the Saints picks first, but
The Lions sent 32, 34, and 66 for the Vikings 12 and 46.
Wow. What do they see at 12? Wide receiver.
Chris Olave?
You moved up.
You could have got Chris Olave at 16.
Yeah.
What the hell were they thinking?
What?
The Lions are going Malik Willis.
Oh, yeah. They might be.
They're going Malik Willis. Yeah.
That's all in. Where's Little Hands go?
Oh, they'll have Willis probably sit this year and have off start.
Yeah, but
then Goff is gone after this year.
Yeah, but how long before people want the kid, man?
Well, they'll be.
You know what I'm saying? The heat's gonna be on.
Holy shit!
If that's what they're doing. Oh snap! It's happening now.
You know what? I'll give them kudos for basically trading up like that, being aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll see when we get to it. Let's unwrap this though. First things first. Chris Olave looks good, man. Looking good. Hair's crispy. Jacket looks nice.
He's a great receiver. He's fast receiver. He's not the big. I mean, body wise, he's a little slimmer than Garrett Wilson, but he's a little faster than that. But you could have got him at 16. Yeah. I think Washington fleeced him.
Yeah, it does look like they flinched, and Washington got something. I don't know why you move up to make.
Unless they were worried about Minnesota getting Chris Olave, but I don't see Minnesota getting Olave because they've already got Justin Jefferson, and you still got.
Right.
I mean.
So, yeah, they mentioned the same thing. Need to add strength. I think he'll bulk up in the league naturally. The people will, once he gets on a dietary program and he starts working out and, he'll naturally add.
Blazing. He's probably the second fastest receiver behind Jameis Williams.
And this is the thing, too. we've seen what speedy receivers do in this league.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
He is still over 6 foot. So.
Yes, I was gonna say you can put 10 or 15 pounds of muscle on him, no problem, and he can maintain that speed, and that's what you want. So that's not a bad pick from. I don't want to knock the kid because like his skills are good, but they didn't have to. I don't think they had to make that move. I don't think they had to give up draft equity to move up to get that guy. No offense to the kid, he's talented, he's good. I don't know if he's 11, and I don't know if he's worth trading all that.
They ain't go Malik Willis.
They didn't? Oh, don't even say it yet. Let this pop, because they're about to. Well, that's all right. Looks like they're going to go to the thing. You got it? Go ahead.
I got it.
Break it.
According to Dave Burkett, Lions trade up and grab Jameis Williams.
Wow.
They figured, you know what, we're going to get the best receiver on. I thought they could sit tight at 32 and probably grab George Pickens, but I can't blame Jameis Williams. He's coming off the ACL injury on there. He will be probably won't be ready for the beginning of this, but pretty close to it on there. But yeah, you talk about game changer and speed. There it is.
Yeah, but yeah,
Jameis Williams. We saw when he was healthy on there. What he dude was a.
It's just there's a risk there.
There's a risk.
There is a risk there. Well, how calculated is it? We'll see. But
you know what? And it really is. You got a second round out of it. You moved up to the first. You gave up your end of the first. Essentially, you gave up a third round pick.
So what do you need to protect these guys, right? So you've got a young running back. You've got 2 young receivers. And now, and you got Goff back there.
And they signed DJ Chark too for a 1-year prove it deal.
Right. So like, what are you doing now from here going forward?
Defense, linebacker, safety.
Okay.
They're not going to get one of the top safeties on there. They may get the kid out of tomorrow night. We'll talk about that. Kid out of Maryland.
All right.
Cross at 46. And they did sign Deshaun Elliott, too. So you don't need to get that. You've got Deshaun Elliott as a prove-it year at safety, too. So you definitely need linebacker. And you get linebackers in that second round at 46. There's a lot of them good ones.
So you went down 12 to move up 12.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, they moved up.
Yeah, they moved up.
Yeah. You moved down 12 in the second round,
right,
but you moved up 20 spots in the first round.
Right.
All right, I'm all right with it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm all right with it.
So yeah,
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's not the worst. The worst move up. But we'll see.
Oh my God! Again, we got a Buckeye fan. There's no way in hell I drafted a guy that couldn't even get on the field with the Bucks, and he's coming off an injury with Jameis Williams. Dude, do you see what he did with Bama this year?
Here it is. Well, he looks like the Predator today. He's got the very gaudy round. I don't know who that is that's wearing the same exact effing outfit, but he needs to go away. Get out of the frame.
His little brother.
Yeah. Oh shit, there's another one. Oh, shit.
And there's another one. The whole family got matching suits?
No, dude. Has he got a whole entourage? Oh, don't tell me he's one of those guys. Damn it. This is going to blow up. This is not going to work.
I think they're family.
I don't know. I don't care if they're family. I employ 18 cousins before I'm even in the NFL. No, I ain't feeling that. Okay. Let's break down the outfit. Don't mind the vest and the shirt combination. Hair looks good. I mean, it's a little.
Mom and dad are in white, and the kids are in red.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're wearing Bama crimson.
Yeah, right. So not bad look. I don't like short pants with the no socks look. I'm not a fan of that. But he did not commit the faux pas. His watch does match his pendant, but I would love that pendant to be just a touch smaller, man. It's nice. It's it's a nice piece. It's just a little bit big. And people are not necessarily.
Oh my God! People are chiming in there on there.
They're booing him audibly here. Yeah, the Lions fans on site are not happy there. So
I don't mind it. I don't mind to pick.
I'm gonna be the contrarian here.
Ludicrous speed.
Yeah, ludicrous speed, and he's tough. We'll see. I'm worried about between the ears.
There was no issues with at all on their off season wise and everything with it, and then they get. But yeah, on the field, I mean, the dude, when that SEC championship game, he torched Georgia.
Right.
He was specifically torching Georgia. They couldn't stop him in that SEC championship game.
Yeah, for his size, he's super fast. He's got a second gear there, obviously, but when I see a dude, we talk about the wide receiver being a diva position anyway, so I want to see how they handle him.
Well, here he is coming. Look at he's working already. Coming off the ACL.
Yeah, that's good.
Again, an ACL nowadays is not like an ACL 20 years ago.
No, and especially when he's younger, right? This isn't late in his NFL career type ACL thing where, he's.
Oh, we got a trade.
Oh wow, Philly moved up. No, wait, Philly was in.
Yeah, Philly moved up with Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I see the way he handled that interview, not super happy.
What the hell they trade? They said they trade with the team they play twice a year. So what they do, trade up? Wait, that's Philly. So
not super happy with that pick, but we'll see how it plays out. I just think there's other positions of need there. And if you're going to move up, I don't know if I'm feeling that either. That felt not much different.
Oh, they moved up with the Texans, so. Oh, the Lions traded with Minnesota. So Minnesota traded with moved. I don't know if I'm making that trade from Minnesota, giving the Lions another weapon.
Well, the whole thing is I don't know that. I don't know why Minnesota would deal with the Lions, but if they know that they were going to make this pick, maybe they weren't worried about it. Like, I don't know if I necessarily am thrilled about this pick. I don't think they necessarily had to. I mean, I'm not. We talked about the move up. It's not horrible. It's not a bad move. I'm not. I don't know if you needed to do for that and to do that. I don't know. And but anyway, NBA action while we got a little break in the NFL action. Dude, how about them Celtics? Holy Jesus. Like, when you get to and Giannis, like, on a whole nother level right now, I just really think that you could have some conf finals here, both in the East and the West. I mean, gosh, God forbid you've got, Phoenix and Golden State, Milwaukee and Boston. I mean, these games and these teams.
Yeah, Milwaukee and Boston are going to beat the hell out of each other. So again, who's going to win out on that one? Miami.
Right.
Because that's going 7 games.
Sure.
But I don't want to hear any more about KD being great and everything. Dude
No.
is soft as freaking melted as microwave butter.
Dude, guy he's fine if he's the passenger on the train, but if he's the conductor, you can forget it. It'll be off the rails, as you can see. And it don't matter. I'm sorry. When you were with OKC and you could have bumped off Golden State, getting another player to your team, and instead you went over there, and you jumped on a great team that was already winning championships to get. Don't get me wrong, he played well, but that's because it wasn't on him. But when it's on him, and then you got to deal with a head case like Kyrie. That whole experiment, that locker room. The Kyrie thing, it blew up that locker room, dude. I'm sorry. Because Harden fucking couldn't stand it and wanted out.
Right.
And it blew up that whole thing. And the tension in there between those 3 guys was a hot mess. And you couldn't get them off the court at the same time for
Kyrie basically, you know what? You made your bed, now lie in it. Because if you would have got the shot, they would have been higher seeded and they would have had to play Boston in the second round.
That dude's so delusional. He don't even know what's going on.
Now he says, "I want to stay here, but if I want to stay here and I want to have input into player personnel."
Yeah, he just gave himself a promotion.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking idiot. The fucker. Guys,
where Boston got rid of him and basically played the game, and then all of a sudden they figured out, let's just start Marcus Smart at the point guard,
right?
And look what they did.
Yeah,
once they got Smart at starting its point, was basically, and then Tatum got healthy. Man, he was finally fully recovered after last year and all that.
Sure.
Look what he's done in that second, especially the last 2 months of the season,
right?
And in the playoffs, dude was just monster.
Absolutely.
I mean, again. The only way KD's going to get another title is if he chases another one.
Yeah, he have to get somebody else. I love their little studio setup right on the waterfront there, the way they got it set up where you're kind of looking over past. They did a good job with this thing here, the NFL network. I know ESPN tends to get all the hype or whatever. But the NFL, this is a nice shot. This is a good spot, the way they're all sitting there. Good overall production. And it's not cumbersome at all. It's been moving pretty good here. So I like the way they've been handled. If you guys are watching it on ESPN or any of these other, I think it's playing on a couple different networks, isn't it? ESPN, NFL. Is that it, though?
And maybe ABC.
Maybe, yeah.
So, yeah, Nick Baumgartner from one of those on there also said, he says it's a good value trade.
Yeah.
He likes basically getting Jameson. I mean, he says, dude, freaking, for what we gave up on there, it could be a steal.
Well, we'll see.
I do like the...
We got the young kids out here for the Phillies. These are all a bunch of different schools, high schools. Oh. We got a couple of young ladies with the. So one lady got a football jersey on?
That's a good pick for them at 13. That's a good pick for them. It shores up the middle of that defense-wise on there. That's a nice pick for them on that.
It's a giant man.
He is a giant of a man.
Yeah, look at this guy. I'm not really feeling the suit. Maybe there's some significance there. I don't know. Maybe it's like another one of those ethnic background, like historical. Oh, look at there's the pimp suit. Oh, I don't know what the fuck he's wearing.
He's got like a shoulder holster or what?
What the fuck is he wearing over there? It's some kind of weird fucking whatever. He's
rocking the Georgia colors and.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be.
But at least look at the chain and the watch match.
Yep.
He's got his natty title ring.
Yeah, definitely got to wear that coming in there. It fits him good. He's looking good. I don't mind the bow tie either with that look.
So moving up from 15 to 13, it can't be that much of they gave up for that trade.
I have to look that up. I'm not sure. I can't. I'll be right back. My fucking shoulder's killing me. I'm gonna go grab my little CBD stuff. Sitting there too long.
The Lions got their weapon there, receiver wise, on there. And again, I picked the trade up, so show some. And remember, it's not going to pay up this year. It's going to be after that, and hopefully the next 10 years. So yeah, I'd like to on there. I mean, you think the future once next year, so. I mean, for them, they need to shore up that defensive line there, and dude, this on there, and that anchoring the middle of that line, thing on Philly next year. If you say at 340, if you say
that's not enough jersey. That's not fitting. Another one of those just monster guys.
And you remember that 485 ridiculous 40 or something like that. Look at that middle line. Let me do anything against them.
How? Yeah, he gets inside the very. Just nasty. Trying to get this CD. I don't like. They don't get paid. It's not like a promo here. This Charlotte's Web CBD balm. It's a hemp infused whatever. Like, it's not over minty or anything crazy like that, like medicine smelling. But man, I couldn't believe how well this stuff worked. So, highly recommended if you got like muscle soreness and joint pain and stuff like that. Works pretty good. I've had this neck and shoulder thing going on for a while, and usually we do this show, we sit in a chair, but we get up for break and do all that when we do these long ones. I gotta just get up and walk around sometimes. Sitting in the chair for so long, I feel like I'm crippled.
All right, so the picks in number 14 with Baltimore. Baltimore's probably really bummed out because they probably wanted Jordan Davis in the worst way.
Sure.
So we'll down there. What does Baltimore need? Well, they need receivers because they got nobody. They take Burks from Auburn. I mean, not Auburn, Arkansas.
Maybe. Shoot.
I mean, all the defense. I mean, Lindenbaum might be a good one there for them. They're going to shore up that middle of that offensive line. The center out of Iowa.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna do a few minutes stand up. Definitely helps to change my position. Pick is in. Here we go with the
Jermaine Johnson's still available. They go defensive end, or do they go?
We're about to find out.
Safety.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So they go safety. This Kyle Hamilton, safety out of Notre Dame, 6'4", 220-pound safety.
Whoa! Some chick just did some crazy handshake with him. She's kind of hot. Oh, yep. Slim fit suit, classic
Clean.
blue, clean,
Crisp.
nice white shirt, looks good.
Got his little pockets.
Yeah, got his little pocket square, matches his shirt, looks good, classic. Nothing over the top, no real bling, nice watch.
Yeah, very subdued.
Yep, looks good. Yep, that's right up there. Top 4, probably. Top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5, somewhere in there.
Right now it's still Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, I still think that's the suit to beat thus far here in the first round. But
I'm digging the little cards here with all the NFL teams on there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cards.
Yep. Yeah, they did this pretty good as far as the way they laid this out and set this up. It was a little messed up when Homeboy ran the wrong way, but other than that, it was pretty smooth. So it's got a little pinstripe action.
Yeah,
in that
almost
suit.
like a raindrop pinstripe type action.
Yeah.
Good pick on there for safety wise on there. Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame on there. Again, jack of all trades. I mean, he's a big enough. He can play linebacker. Basically run coverage and coverage in the secondary. So,
well, the great thing about a safety is that, like, if you put him in the strong safety position, like you said, you can get some pressure on the run game.
Yeah.
And if he's gonna be, if he's the, yeah, see, look at that. His special teams coverage is pretty good. So I imagine he'd be able to, drift back into coverage.
Yeah.
You could move him a defensive back if you have
He's big.
injury
He can cover a
issues.
tight end and a bigger receiver.
Sure.
Hello.
Yeah, is that his girl? Because she's hot. She did the crazy whoop-de-woo handshake.
Damn.
Yeah, see.
He got all right. He definitely wins the best sidearm.
Yeah, he's definitely got the hottest chick so far, I think, that we've seen. Definitely stood out.
All right, so let's see what Houston does on there so far. They've probably the one pick that leaves a little bit to be questioned.
Early. Yeah, I think early in this draft. Yeah, I would agree. That's probably be the one that stood out the most.
Oh shit! Ravens just traded Marquise Brown to the Cardinals. Hollywood Brown goes out west.
Wow. See, now, why? I didn't. Now, we talked about Baker Mayfield when he was going to be traded and goofing around. I didn't really think that there would be somebody before that.
So you're getting Hollywood Brown there. That should keep Kyler Murray a little bit happier.
So what's their plans with their draft then?
Arizona? They're going to have to go receiver.
Right.
I mean, they got us Hopkins and Green. Well, no, I mean, Baltimore's going to have to get a receiver because what the hell are they going to do?
Yeah.
So a third-round pick. They got Murray. They got it in a third round, and then Baltimore moved back up into the second round. Baltimore's going after Burks at 23.
Is that what you think that is?
Yes.
All right, let's make another bonehead pick. Huh?
He's a good guard, but
I'm not mad. I don't want to knock kid, but at team?
No.
I mean, he's a player.
He's a good guard on there. I guess a little bit of 15.
Yeah, it's odd. It seems odd. And these are the guys that we've seen go in the top 15, and they're not quarterbacks. So it shows you that the league,
all the smoke and mirrors on that.
Right.
Kyler, again, Malik Willis is going to be number 2 and in the 16th pick going into the first round.
Right.
And no quarterback.
Nothing.
What does that tell you? What we've been saying all freaking off season. There's not a quarterback worth taking in the first round.
Yep. And at least nobody sees it that way yet. So.
A little bit, boy. So far, it's like, yeah, Houston's the one going scratching my head.
Yeah, so far the most. Geez, Washington's picks in already. All right, I gotta hit the snack department, the toilet. Read.
Well, they need a receiver.
Yeah,
they may get.
Are we gonna start having a run on receivers now? Is that what?
They're pretty much all the receivers are going. They're gone.
That's what I'm saying. We just had 3 go.
Burke is the only first round grade receiver left.
Interesting.
Maybe Pickens, but Pickens is a late end of the first round.
Right. Yeah. He's a. He's a. Okay. That's weird.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Jesus, such a fucking reach. Oh my God. Well, the lot we haven't on here, but Albert Breer just tweeted out and broke it on who the foot commanders are at 16.
Okay.
It is a big time reach. Jahan Dotson from Penn State, wide receiver at 16.
Wow. Who?
Good receiver. It's not a first round grade.
Right.
He's a second round grade receiver. You took him at 16. That's Washington.
Didn't they just get more picks just to mess this one all up?
Yes, they traded down.
Yeah, to add more picks, but this is what they did with it?
Yeah. You got to trade it down with the Vikings and get the 32 or 34. Got Dotson it then.
Yeah, it's so weird.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah, well, like you said, that's why they're Washington.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, welcome, guys. If you're checking in for the first time, you're like, what's going on here? This is our 2 draft special. We just kind of watch the draft, hang out, talk about the draft and things going on. We'll try to get through most of the first round. Our normal show's on Wednesday. It's much more formatted. This is way more laid back. We're having snacks and beverages. We're smoking cigars. We're shooting the shit. We're hanging out. Text messages. Everybody's been pretty much lockstep when it comes to the Lions talk. I'm not sure how you guys are all feeling about everything else here, but we got a couple angry Texan fans. We got a couple angry Lions fans too from that wide receiver pick here we talked a little bit earlier. So
I like the pick.
We got yeah, we've been talking outfits. We've been talking everything from outfits to crazy potential trades and all this other stuff. So feel free to get in on the conversation. Studio 57 Radio across the board on our social media. We're all checking. I'm checking in on that periodically and bringing things up as we go and trying to use your guys' feedback to keep us moving and stuff and talking about stuff. Of course, NBA playoffs are always on the table. We'll sneak that in while we're kind of waiting for picks and things like that. And I'm not sure how much longer we'll hang out, but we are into bonus time here shortly. So please hang out with us. Once again, I'll get the text line up for you guys one more time so you can get into that. Let's see here. Oh. And the pick is in. And there it is. Jesus. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, Moose. I don't even know what to say. They went and did it. 313-307-5340.
I see again what the hell I don't know what the hell they're doing. Holy crap, we got another trade.
Okay, here we go. Now we got some movement. I like that.
Titans are planning on trading A.J. Brown to the Eagles.
Okay. What's the trade?
I haven't heard on it, but they're sending the 18th pick overall and 101st pick overall to the type for A.J. Brown.
So they're picking twice here then. So you got the Chargers and then them.
Yeah, and they gave up their pick for A.J. Brown. So there's your receiver.
Wow.
What the hell are the Titans going to do?
I don't know. They don't even have a pick for like 6 more picks or something, right?
No, they move up. They get the 18 picks, so 2 picks. Titans will be picking.
Oh, okay. So they are moving up.
Yeah. Well, the Titans got the 18th pick overall from Philly for. They gave up A.J. Brown.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
there
Philly
it goes.
made
Yeah, they just jumped up. I gotcha. I see. Yeah.
If I'm Washington, I would have gave him the 16th pick and whatever a 3rd rounder for A.J. Brown over Jahan Dotson.
Right. And Chargers picks in. The fam cam. Oh, I tell you, this stuff is the bomb diggity. Charlotte's Web hemp-infused balm. Totally get it. It's so great. I just put that on a few minutes ago.
They need an offensive line help, and they probably need defensive help. Good pick. I like the pick on there. It's going to keep Herbert upright a little bit on there, and on there with again shoring up that offensive line. Zion Johnson, yeah, I like this. Him at guard better than the other the one a couple picks earlier.
I got you. I'm with that. Can't go wrong. You got a young quarterback you need to take care of.
Yeah, nice clean suit.
Yep, looking good. I'm not so hip to the tie color, but it's not gaudy or messed up. Shoes are slick. Outfit's tailored properly.
Yeah.
Looks good. Yeah, he creeps up in the top 6 or whatever. Make argument he's a little higher or whatever. But yeah, looks good.
No.
Love the hair. Looks I like.
Nice pick.
Yep.
And again, I think it's a smart pick for the Chargers on there. They need to help keep Herbert upright a little bit and protect him. Yeah,
yep.
Good pick.
Absolutely. Super smart. So, yep. Once again, not like he's, I don't know what Washington and Houston are doing, but that's why they're who they are.
Washington, Houston, New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Because they got a Olave at 16 if they would just stayed there.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
I don't know what Tennessee does.
We're about to find out. What do they need?
Well, they need receiver because they got nobody. They traded A.J. Brown and they got rid of Julio. They got no receivers.
They traded?
No, that was the trade. Remember the one I just broke a little bit ago.
Wild. I'm trying to watch their graphics and then keep track of what we're doing. And it's just lag. It's a little bit behind. So yeah, you're telling me, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Man. This is what I like, though, about the draft is we start seeing all this crazy stuff here. So do we have any more picks in this round? This Detroit?
No, we're done.
That's it.
We don't have any second round picks either. Or yeah, we got the 46th pick in the second.
Yeah, we moved down there 12 from there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I figure we're in bonus time here. We'll hang around for a couple more picks and kind of see what happens, and then we'll ride it out from there.
Probably stay out at least till Pittsburgh picks, and then we'll figure it out.
So,
still no quarterback taken.
No, I can't believe it. But once again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just can't believe that someone hasn't reached yet because we see a lot of that. But it's because there's no reason to. There's nobody there.
So Suns beat the Pelicans 115-109. So they won that series 4-2. Philly won 132-97. Embiid had a monster game. And then at 10 o'clock we got Jazz and Mavericks. So,
well, at least they avoided that collapse.
Yeah.
If I'm a Philly fan and that goes to a game 7, I'm losing my effing mind.
So they play Miami in the next round.
Yeah, I mean, these playoff teams are all good. These matchups have been good, with the exception of a couple. It's only going to get better. The NBA's playoffs it's where it's at right now, man. You're getting good games, man. You're getting really good games. Like I said, with the exception of a couple. I mean, even Chicago, even though they got kind of beat up and only kind of stole the one game, you're still getting some entertainment value out of those games. that weren't necessarily great. So, yeah, the NBA playoffs has been where it's at. The Titans, the pick is in. What do they move up for? What did they get? You think a wide receiver?
Burke's the only one I would take in the first round.
Yeah, so.
And he's a big physical receiver that can run. I mean, yeah, he didn't have the greatest time in the 40 in the combine, but again, if you look at game clip on their tape on there, he played way faster in his pads.
Okay, here we go. I got a question actually for you, Moose.
Okay.
Green Bay's pick coming up here. What are we looking at?
If Green Bay, they definitely need some secondary help on there.
Do they go wide receiver? There's a run on wide receivers.
It depends on who Titans pick.
Well, so unnamed texter's mad that they didn't move up to get a wide receiver since, for obvious reasons.
The Lions jumped up there and snagged, I think, who they want on there.
So now
they're going to probably take Pickens a little early.
They got 2 picks in this round, pretty close, right? Yeah. It looks like we're seeing on the board there.
I would say you definitely need help on the secondary. Jermaine Johnson if he's available there on there, I'd probably go after him because they lost Zadarius Smith
right
to Minnesota, so they may go after Johnson, or they're going to have to. Treylon Burke, Arkansas, because they got no receivers.
Right.
Devontae Adams is gone. They're going to have to take Burke.
Yeah. Well, that's
Jermaine Johnson, and maybe Burke falls them at their later first round pick.
So there you go.
I think that's what they're going to have to do on there.
Mm-hmm. A name texter from the 231
on the west side of the state. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the Titans. There we go.
There it is.
I said it.
You got it. You got a good track record with this. Yep. And guys, before I hear any about it, yes, we have Green Bay Packers fans on the west side of our state. Yes.
Especially up in the UP.
Yeah.
And even really, if you're on that west side, like Traverse City, Ludington area, they're all Packer fans.
Yep. Yeah, those are the games that they get on TV up there. So.
Yeah, because they're just 90 miles from Milwaukee.
Right. So.
And we'll see what New Orleans does with their second pick. No, you know what? I like the pick from Tennessee on there. It definitely fills a need. Especially, they essentially just got A.J. Brown 2.
Sure, 2.0, yeah. Yeah. I can see that. And
he's built the same as Brown. 6'2", 2 1/4.
No.
I mean, the game he had against Bama, he torched him for like 180 yards. Ridiculous. I mean, it was just like, no, I like it. I like the move.
You're giving him a Debo Samuel kind of.
Yeah, but Samuel can play more running back. He's just a bigger type of weapon on there. I would say he's more of a. And again, he plays faster in pads than basically what he did at the combine. So no, sure. I think it's a good move on there.
Yep.
With that, and I think it was a good move for for Philly getting Brown.
Yeah,
I thought it was again both sides good picks.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's the rare win-win.
Yes,
I mean at least outwardly.
Yeah,
for now.
See, here we go.
Yep. That's funny.
Gee, I just said it off
the
top of my
head. Yeah, they got
head.
the graphics up. Yep.
So we'll see on there. And again, I don't know what the hell.
What's that?
New Orleans. I mean, again, they already took Olave, which was a reach. They're going to need to shore up the offensive line. Maybe Trevor Penning from on their tackle on there, or Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher from Florida State.
Yeah. Makes sense. I'd get an edge rusher at this position right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if Jermaine Johnson's there, what New England takes, they're taking New England's taking Devin Lloyd.
Oh yeah.
Because their linebacker situation's garbage.
Absolutely. Yep.
And then Green Bay may take Jermaine Johnson at their pick in the first round.
Yeah, because you got whatever pick 22 or whatever it is, 21, and
in Pittsburgh's taking a quarterback, whether it's Willis
they need to.
or Kenny Pickett.
So you think this is the first one?
Yep.
After
Pittsburgh will take a quarter.
Yeah, they need one. They can't roll with who they got. God.
And Baltimore needs a receiver, but there's not one we're taking in the first round right now.
Yeah, you got to kind of hope that you hit on one of these second round ones. Yeah, I agree. But we will. We shall see here. The Saints, though. I mean, I don't know. Oh, look at Eisen's fucking suit. We've been talking about suits. Got a little pinstripe action going, a little mafia look going on here today. I don't like the tie. It's too plain.
Yes.
I'd like to do something a little bit more going on there.
I didn't care for Jeremiah's tie either. Like, yeah.
No.
I don't like any of their ties.
Tie game is weak here on the NFL Network. The production's good. They're doing a great job.
Yes.
But their tie game is weak. Oh, he's got like the presidential almost.
Yeah.
Because it's a little more flashy. There's a little bit of line work in there. Inside the line work. But anyway, as we critique everything here in the NFL draft.
We can.
Yeah, you're goofing. All right. I'm going to see what we got here in these next couple of picks, and then we're going to get up out of here. It's been fun hanging out with guys. I love doing this one because we're so chill and laid back, and I don't know, it's just a different format, and it's more of a hangout thing than doing the more, organized chaos that our show typically is. But we'll be back on Wednesday next week, normal time. Same bat time, same bat channel. We will definitely be all over the draft and the NBA Finals. What do you got? Your
one picture on there. It's from Annie Agar from NFL Network, also a Big Time Network. And she goes, got a picture posted, Derrick Henry after catching 100 checkdowns from Tannehill. And then some guy just sitting on the edge of a bench going,
oh, my goodness. Let the trolling begin. All right. Here we go. For New Orleans. Uh-oh. We got something else going on here. Oh. Whoa.
I called it.
Yep.
Trevor Penny, a tackle out of Northern Iowa. They needed to because they lost Armstead on there to Miami. And they needed to on it. So, yeah.
Right.
Oh, good pick on there. Again, I like this pick better than they trading up to get Chris Olave. I just didn't see that one at all.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I didn't understand that moving up to get Olave, where you could have got him at 16.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't like a bad pick. It's just it was unnecessary movement to go up there. Someone spooked him or something.
And again, right now, still it looks like the winning suit is Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna stick around for the top 20.
Yeah.
We'll
call it again. Say to Pittsburgh, then we'll call it a night.
Yep.
And again on there, so yeah, we'll get into that. I'll be chiming in throughout the weekend there.
Yes.
On Twitter.
Yes.
John at John at Studio 57.
Yeah, definitely check out the social media feed. We'll be posting stuff as some of the more odd picks and different picks and all the different stuff, that stories that come up along with the trades, and there'll be different movements. So stay tuned to our social media to make sure you catch all of that stuff too. We'll put that up on there, and feel free to comment and do all that because we'll interact with you, and we'll we'll have a discussion within the discussion. Maybe that we'll bring that to next week's show as well. Like I said, guys, if you're just tuning in, checking this out, going, what the hell's going on here? We're on a special night. We were watching the draft. We're going to get through pick 20, which is coming up here next for Pittsburgh. And we were just hanging out. And we'll be back next week for DSR2, normal bat time, same bat channel type situation. And that is Wednesday at 8. And we'll break down what we saw in this draft, what we kind of spread over social media, what you guys think. We'd love to get in on that. And then, of course, the NBA playoffs has been a fun place. And, I mean, the Suns and Golden State and you've got Ja Morant over there in Memphis. Right. And you've got East Conference with Tatum and the Celtics, just been off the hook. And Giannis with in Milwaukee. God, there's just so much meat on the bone there. This is the NFL draft, and we're just kind of sneaking stuff in here because it's worthy of talking about. But I really want to break down and get into some NBA stuff. So it should be a pretty NBA-heavy show, with the exception of breaking down how this draft went down. So expect that. And be ready for, like I said, next week. Wait, is that next week Wednesday? Or are you off?
I'm off. I'm going to be down and relaxing.
That's right.
Catching rays and drinking.
So we'll be off week. It'll be the week after. So we will come with all of that stuff and more. I may come in and do a quick hitter, maybe do 60 minutes with you guys next week if time permits, everything permits. But yeah, we'll be off next week. Moose is traveling and doing some things, but that's good stuff.
Getting out of Dodge because I need to.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I wish I was going with you, but we're not too far away from North Endeavor, so during our summer break. Yes. So that'll be fun too. So I'll be patient, but I am jealous that you are going to a nice warm place, and I will still be here thinking about warmer, sunnier days while you're living them. You son of a... No. Yes. No, you deserve it, brother.
Smoking hand-rolled cigar, drinking, and definitely doing some on there, eating down there. Definitely on the menu basically is all I care about is black and grouper. So,
hell yeah. No, you deserve it, brother. That's good. Get down there, enjoy yourself. Yeah, just have a relaxation, take in some of those simple little sins that we all have. Everybody's got one or two of them, whether it be, well, we've been rocking them all since we've been down here, smoking and drinking and eating chips and nonsense, because, that's how you do a podcast. You just bring snacks, beverages, and smokes, and you just act like a clown with multi-camera action. As we've got 4 cameras going today, we can give you a little extra point of view and perspective. They haven't booted us from social media yet, so it's been a pretty good formula as far as we're still doing our thing. Let's see it. Who's already out here posting stuff, making sure our social accounts up to date. See how that works? Good stuff. Good stuff. So, yep, make sure you guys get on that. It is nice when we do these, though, because much more laid back, different format. We get different people involved, and hopefully translates over to the show.
So they put on there, Darren Ravel posted on there, basically Akeem Ekawanu struck a pre-draft deal with Hublot. Deal included this watch blinged out in the spirit of the Big Bang watch. Pretty sweet looking watch. Yeah. I'm digging the watch.
Oh, okay. Nice. I'll have to check that out here in a second. The pick is in. We have a special presenter here for the final pick of our show, anyway. This dude's excited. Like his tie, since he's
wearing his Steeler colors.
Steeler colors. The designs even kind of got that little. It's very reminiscent. Yeah, got the matching square. Yeah, he looks good. There it is. First QB out the board.
Taking the local kid.
Yeah.
From Pitt on there. Again, the last time they should have took a quarterback out of Pitt on there. They passed on there, and that only turned out to be Dan Marino. So they weren't going to let the local kid get away again.
Yeah, he's not Dan Marino, but he is the best quarterback, I think, in this draft, and I think he's going to the right team. If I'm him, if I'm his family, I'm actually very stoked. Even though maybe you wanted someone to reach and pick him a little higher, he get a little bit more money. I don't know if he got.
He's the best
10.
Quarterback that's most pro ready right now
right.
on the draft. I mean, considering your options was Mason Rudolph and Mitch Trubisky.
Sure. So I think he's in a perfect organization as far as they're going to develop him and work around him. And I mean, dude, you couldn't ask for a better team to be drafted to. If you're this kid, and he is emotional right now. He's got to take a drink, and his girl. He's probably got number 2 hot girl right here. His mom looked like was back there, was emotional behind him.
He's super emotional.
Yeah, he's trying to gather himself here at this point. Yeah, his girlfriend's trying to reassure him, all that very cute stuff. Tomlin's like, yes, all right.
No, it's a good. I mean, for Pittsburgh on there, because they've got the receivers, they've got the running game. They just need offensive line wise, but yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, if he becomes a Matt Hasselbeck, it's not a bad spot.
No.
I mean, Matt Hasselbeck got a nice.
Yeah, Matt Hasselbeck got Seattle to a Super Bowl.
Sure. So, I mean, he had a good team around him. That's what we're talking about here in Pittsburgh, right? They'll build a good team around him, and so. So yeah,
Kansas City traded up.
Oh wow! Jumped ahead of Green Bay. I wonder what they were thinking.
We'll stay and watch.
Yeah, maybe we'll stay and watch a little
bit. Bonus extended time.
We'll see how long it takes them to get this pick in.
They already know what they're taking. That's why they traded.
That's why they made the move. But I mean, once again, for TV, you know how they do stuff. See, they're getting everything ready. Let's see how long it takes them to get this pick together, and we'll kind of give it to you and roll out of here, because it is curious that they moved up and tried to get up apparently in front of Green Bay here, who's got 2 picks coming up here pretty close to each other, and so does KC. So they wanted to get ahead of them for some reason, it feels like. We'll find out here in a brief second. Trade is in. Pick 21. We're going above and beyond. I'm going to cue the music, though, here as soon as we find out who it is. So once again, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us here on our special episode, our NFL draft episode.
They're taking Jermaine Johnson.
Jermaine Johnson?
Edge rusher.
Okay. Kansas City wanted to shore up some defense. They've been playing offense. Now they lost some guys.
Devin Lloyd.
They want to flip the script a little bit. Okay. Because they did lose some of their offensive output. So instead of going that way, they could do that with their neck and go, put a little defense on that field. Right? Am I reading too much into this? All right. And it just looks so cool there. They did a good job. But what would I expect here in Vegas? I mean, they really know how to put on a show and set things up. And once again, the NFL.
Jim Rowe just tweeted, "Did Mitch Trubisky just ask the Steelers to turn off the TV at the facility?"
Yes. Yeah, because you're not going to keep him around as a backup, so he'll be gone after next year. What, they keep him a year? I don't know how they're gonna do that. If they pick, you pick first round.
I don't know who would be available at receiver wise for Pickens. Would they jump up and fuck over Green Bay?
That would be so great.
I love it.
I'm sorry, our unnamed texter and the 213 or the whatever I said, the 231 or whatever I said earlier. Sorry. If that happens, you guys are gonna be so upset. Oh, you're gonna be upset. We're about to find out. Get the goddamn pin. The Chief fans hands on heads.
The pick. They already got in there. I already know who they're picking.
Hands on heads.
On there, Krista Mortensen on there. Chiefs traded up New England and grabbed Trent McDuffie, cornerback out of Washington.
They moved up to get a defensive back?
He's a really good defensive back, and they've lost on there. I know they've lost a couple on there, so.
I'm not mad at them for going defense.
No, they need it.
It's probably good, but I'm kind of surprised by that. But that's all right. Not horrible.
All right, so again, we're going to end it here on it because I already broke the trade.
Yeah, we already know.
And again, pick on there is Green Bay going to take Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher, Florida State, with their the 22nd pick overall in the first draft. On there, and then Baltimore is probably going to take either Devin Lloyd or Nakobe Dean.
And with Moose's track record, that's probably a good bet. But we will recap that when he gets back from his vacation. We're off next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 651 of DSR2. Big numbers here as we've been doing this at a long-ass time. And we will break down how this draft went, the subsequent trades and maneuvers and all that fun stuff. We will get you deep into the NBA. We will have some fun as we get to close to the dog days of summer. We'll explain how that changes what we do and what's going on as well. We love you guys. Be good, be safe, have fun, enjoy the NBA playoffs. We'll see you soon.
Peace out, brothers.
Peace.
You're listening to Studio 57 Radio, your home for underground hip-hop, rap, and R&B. Studio 57.